Russian military analysts are reporting today that the West has launched a massive assault upon what are described as numerous undersea and underground bases of the Watchers, an alien race reported to have occupied our Earth since our most ancient of times and described in our oldest myths and legends as gods. In previous reports on the growing confrontation between our Earth's present rulers and this ancient race of gods, world shipping comes to halt as global navies prepare for unprecedented confrontation. Earth must be warned. Screams French astronaut before suicide attempt. We had detailed from previous reports the gathering of nearly all of our world's naval forces to the Gulf of Aden, the present-day location believed by many to have been the entrance to the biblical Garden of Eden, in preparation for what these new reports describe as an attempt to break our human race's centuries-long embargo from leaving our planet. It is important to note that Russia is now standing alone against the world in confronting these Watchers, and that two separate attempts in the past few weeks to reach what is described as the Watchers' underground Stargate base in Egypt's Sinai Peninsula has resulted in the deaths of 32 Russian diplomats and scientists at the hands of Western forces now conducting this war. President Putin has further warned the Western powers that as Russia was prepared during the West's attempt to breach the Caucasus through its puppet government of Georgia this past August, and where another major Watcher base is reported to be located, Russia was, once again, fully prepared for war. These warnings, however, have gone unheeded by the West as it has launched a major assault upon the people of Gaza in its attempts to disguise its massive bombing by American B-52, B-2 stealth and B-1 bombers throughout the Gulf of Aden and Egypt's Sinai Peninsula on the vast network of underground bases throughout this region. The attempts by the West to launch simultaneous attacks against underground Watcher bases in the Himalayas using a major war between nuclear-armed Pakistan and India as their cover story, though, appears to be on hold as Indian leaders, following the lead of Russia, are now said to be balking at attacking what they state is a species that has not, as yet, proved to be hostile towards mankind in our present day. If our Earth's ancient myths and legends are to be followed, the wisdom of Russia and India not joining the West-led attack upon these gods should prove to be wise, as our Earth's last attempt to rid our world of these Watchers by building the Tower of Babel, reported to have been a massive starship bomb meant to destroy the Watchers' main star base in orbit over Earth, ended in total failure, to say the least. It should also not go unnoticed in these reports, that at a time when our world's financial structure is in total collapse, and as new warnings are being issued that massively changing global weather systems are threatening our ability to feed our human race, there is now taking place a convergence of news, ancient myths, and religious beliefs on a scale not seen since our most ancient of days. Unfortunately, though the masses of the Western peoples are able to see for themselves, most of them for the first time in their lives, the titanic changes taking place all around them, the destruction of their intellectual and spiritual abilities by a lifestyle designed for just that purpose has left nearly all of them unable to fully understand these events. Even worse, without their understanding of these things they remain powerless to protect either themselves or their families during the much harsher times to come. So enamored are these deluded peoples with the false concepts of instantly and right now, they have no conception that these days we are now in are but the beginning stages of what will prove to be the most catastrophic war in our Earth's entire history. One can only wonder how these people will be able to survive when the UFOs they nearly all believe in will cease being objects of mere curiosity and speculation and become staples of their everyday existence as they roam our Earth's skies to destroy at will all they so desire. Even worse, these coming times will utterly devastate tens of millions of Western evangelical Christians led falsely into believing they will escape the cataclysms to come by their being raptured from this earth. Though this word rapture is nowhere to be found in the Christian Bible, or for that matter any historical Christian writing period, it has not stopped these millions of believing in the 1830s vision of the young Scottish girl Margaret MacDonald near death from illness, which was then seized upon by the founder of the Plymouth Brethren John Darby, and then carried into mainstream prominence by the bank swindler and ex-convict Cyrus Ingerson Schofield, who promulgated the vision by writing his own Bible, which is still accepted today by these poor souls. But in this world we live in today, where the lies have become the truth, it remains the sad fact that even though we attempt to break the holds of falsehoods currently imprisoning these people's minds, they remain as adamant as ever to hold on to them, even as these lies are leading them to their own destruction.